Hi everybody, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to the Not So Cowardly Lioness. Today is Valentine's Day, so I thought it might be appropriate to talk about my true love, which is Pam. And had I been thinking, I actually would have recorded this a couple days ago so I could edit it down and have it ready for Valentine's Day, but I wasn't thinking about that part. For the most part, these videos are not going to be reminiscing past events, although I will wind up reminiscing past events just because that's where my mind goes, but it's not the purpose of these videos. So, back in 1986, I went to work for Oxnard Ambulance at about the same time that Pam went to work for the same company. She worked in the answering service part of it, where she dealt with people, answered phone calls for doctors, lawyers, whatever, connected patients to doctors. It was a busy job, and she was very, very good at it. She can deal with people on a level that I can never understand. She has patience and caring and truly wants to help people, and that's just a rare thing to find in people. When I went to work there, I really had no intentions on making new friends and definitely no intentions on getting involved with anybody. Back in 1986, there was no internet to find information. There was no social media to interact with other people. I was looking to make enough money to move to where there was a strong LGBT community, living as Tiffany, living as myself from a much earlier age. But I met Pam, and Pam is like the other half of me. She filled a void that I wasn't even aware of until she filled it. And I didn't want to lose her. So I didn't come out. That was my deepest, darkest secret. So I chose to not transition because I was afraid of losing Pam. And it's not a regret thing. I'm glad my life went the way it did, because otherwise I wouldn't be here now. And even though here sucks at sometimes, I have Pam. Pam is my anchor. She is my rock. She is what keeps me from drifting away from sanity. Without her in my life, I don't know where I would be. On Valentine's Day today, I just want to tell you, Pam, that I love you dearly. I have always loved you. I will always love you. I would be lost without you. I am thankful. I am proud. I am pleased that you are a part of my life and that you're continuing to be a part of my life. When we got married, we had only known each other for 6 months, and we were in Vegas on a trip where a friend was supposed to go with us, but the friend backed out. So it wound up being just me and Pam. And on our last day there, when we left the hotel, which was in downtown, for the first time since we had gone to Vegas, we took a different route and drove past the Marriage License Bureau and decided on the spot to get married. So we had to hurry up and get the license and find a place and get married before our flight left. So that was kind of fun. Our need for each other was actually tested relatively early. We had a son. His name was Rusty. And he was born in '88. He died right around 3 months. From going to support groups, Pam and I found out that many, many couples break up after a baby dies like that. But we actually clung to each other tighter. We needed each other more at that point. Still, when I came out, when I said I wanted to, or needed to for my sanity, transition, I was so afraid, because I was afraid I was going to have to choose between transitioning and keeping Pam. But I should have known that she would accept me, because that's just who she is. She accepts people. She's a rare person. And she truly owns every part of my heart and soul. So I love you, Pam. Thank you for putting up with me for all these years. And actually next month, March 18th, let's see if I can do my math right. It's going to be 33 years in March that we've been married. You would have to be nuts not to want to share the fact that you have someone like Pam in your life, because she is just one of those rare people. Today is one of those days that kind of drives me nuts. Yesterday, I had energy. Should have done my video yesterday. I might have been a little more energetic. I got a couple more things done that I wanted to get done. I got the new printer set up. I mean, we're not talking major things. I didn't remodel our bedroom. And today, my body feels like I remodeled the bedroom. I keep glancing that way because I keep thinking I see something in my peripheral. And I think what it is there's just a distortion just right at the edge of my peripheral. I don't know if that's new or not, but I know that it's catching my attention a lot more, like just very recently. So I set the printer up yesterday, and it really was not a physical task. Today, I just feel like I've been run over. And it's just like, why? Why does something so simple wipe me out? I had to plug it in, put the paper in the tray, put the ink cartridges in. Not a lot. And yet, my body feels like I did a lot. BS is stalking something. It is very difficult for me to come out and do these videos sometimes. Not difficult as in a physical effort, but difficult as in a mental effort. One of the reasons is not a reason I expected. I don't receive compliments well. Compliments have always made me feel uncomfortable. You know, it's like I'm always expecting the backhanded compliment. You know, this is pretty good, but in the comments below, I've received some compliments, and on social media, I've received some compliments. I appreciate them. I really, really, really do. But at the same time, it sort of makes me feel uneasy about doing this because I'm not doing this for compliments. I'm not doing this to draw attention to myself. I'm just talking. I'm just talking about what I'm going through. I'm hoping that maybe somebody else going through something similar might gain something from this. I'm hoping that maybe somebody who's going through something similar might connect with me and give me some tips, ways to cope with things. You know, I have connected up with a few people on social media that might be dealing with some of the things I am. Actually, some of the people on social media are dealing with things far worse than what I'm dealing with. So it makes me feel a little petty for complaining about the things that I have. I do think social media can be a good place. I also think it can be a destructive place if you allow it to be. On the one hand, you can meet some really fantastic people who have really fantastic advice, or they just have a good sense of humor, or they just post the most beautiful pictures or whatever. Pretty much all of the direct messages that I've received where people were hitting on me, and that does actually crack me up that people would hit on me. I mean, I clearly say that I'm happily married, and it is not like I am the most attractive woman on the internet. So maybe that's why they hit on me, is because they think compliments will flatter me or something. Compliments make me uneasy. And actually, this is partially why compliments make me uneasy. It may not be the direct backhanded compliment. It may be the compliment to try to get on my good side. And that's almost more bothersome than backhanded compliments. Oh, there's a hawk. And there is no way my camera's going to see it. Oh, God, I wish I had my good camera out here. I am very happy today. Pam is shopping right now. I wish we could go out for a nice Valentine's Day dinner, other than the fact that everybody's going to go out for a nice Valentine's Day dinner and all the restaurants will be packed. Maybe if she picks up something from Taco Bell, that'd be a good Valentine's Day dinner. Okay, no. That would defeat the purpose of what I was going to say. Because I brought up weight loss on a previous video, I do want to clarify something, that as much as losing weight is a goal, and it's an important goal for me, the number on the scale does not mean as much to me as the act of trying to become healthier, if that makes sense. So changing my diet to healthier foods is going to help me lose weight, but the purpose of it is to make me healthy. So I'm also trying to go by how I feel. And to be honest, I haven't had my diet changed long enough to really know if it's having a big impact. I do enjoy the foods I'm eating. I'm not going to force myself to eat stuff that's horrible just because it's healthy. One of the things I like about digital photography, there are times that I look at a picture and I think, wow, this would look cool with, and sometimes I'll put several layers together to come up with something. With my Corel photo editor, I can bring some of the images in my mind to life, even if I don't come out here and do actual photography. To be able to take the pictures that I've taken in the past and put them together and make something new is also very enjoyable. As always, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Turn on notifications so you know when I put up a new video. And as you can see by the playlist below, I put up more than just these talks. I hope you enjoy all the videos that I share. And I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. I think the blooper reel is going to wind up being longer than the video. But I've been talking for quite a while. I've also been staring blankly at things for quite a while. And I'm sure that that wouldn't be interesting to watch. And of course I wind up staring blankly right after I say that. Where was I? Okay, back to reality. And my brain just phased out and BS is staring at something different now. That doesn't sound right. I don't know what I'm talking about. It sort of like explodes my brain. I don't know why I'm not talking. And I don't know why I have BS's butt on camera. Pam deals with people. BS, that wasn't nice. BS just went and, I guess, attempted to play with Simba, and Simba wasn't ready to play and protested. It is meant for my mom. God, he knows how to just drive me crazy. I just thumped the mic. Well, I bet you heard that, so I didn't need to explain that. Thank God I can edit this stuff. To be able to come out here to... I don't know why I'm rambling about social media. I don't even know how this came up. Can you imagine the sun being a very bright light? Wow, that's a concept. I was swaying to the song in my head. No, I'm not going to sing it. Be thankful. But I will put it down in my earworm section. I always have to think about that. It's on this side of the screen. So when I'm looking at it, it's going to be backwards. Because it's on the... Oh dear God. It's on the right side of the screen, so that